Okay. Um, Welcome back. Not me trying to. Y'all, I swear I pent my hair up so it won't be on me. But, like, at this point, whatever. I'm trying to pull my hair up because it's hot in here, which is why I took my actual shirt off and put my bikini top on. Because it's a little warm. You know, the AC is on. I think I'm just about to be menstruated and I'm just like icky hot. It switches for me per month. So sometimes I'm like overly cold. You might see me with like a sweater on, and sometimes I'm just too hot and I just want to like claw out of my skin. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. This is What You Need to Know Wednesday. If you are new here, my name is B. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome. I have snacks. I haven't eaten breakfast yet because I just wanted to get business stuff done. I'm gonna eat after I get done doing this. This is the last thing I have to do in my morning. I don't know why I'm such a Capricorn stellium sometimes in sidereal to where I have to get my business stuff done first, and then it's like I'll take care of myself. um, so I did want to get these out. I am done with morning time clients and stuff, and then I'll get into that. So if you see me grab a muffin, mind your business. I'm hungry. Okay. Um, a little slight promo because Little Bites is beating the shit out of Little Debbie's in the motherfucking muffin department. Okay, argue with your mama, not me, ho. Okay, I said what I said. Anyway, so I do want to do this the way we did it last time. If you caught last week's What Do You Need to Know Wednesday, you know I added some songs. I want to start doing that, and I feel guided to do it again this time. So of course, before we get into the whole reading, for real, get into the whole tea spill. Everything you need to know below is in the description box. What you need to know Wednesday is just an overall insight of what you might need to know coming off of this previous week or going into the weekend. This is timeless, okay? So whenever you find it, there might be some messages in here for you, okay? Anything else? Any announcements? Crystal bracelets are still up for sale. Um, Cards of the day has been moved from Twitter onto the website. I didn't upload cards of the day today into the website because this shadow period, Mercury retrograde, always make me want to break all my technology. So before I do something foolish that's gonna cost me some extra money, it's just not up today. Okay, but y'all have the rest of the week. All last week is up. Okay. Anything else I need to tell y'all? No, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I think I think that's everything. Um, don't forget to follow me on Twitter down below. You can find that in the description box. For Venus Day romance sales on Friday, those are only happening and they only ever happen on Twitter. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay, so let's go. The first song that y'all got for What You Need to Know Wednesday. I love how we always start these at a angel number because now me seeing 333 on my time dash. Anyway, so the first song that came out for What You Need to Know Wednesday is Feel All My Love Inside by Marvin Gaye. um so very heavy sexual energy. Either that could be you person watching or this could be someone pertaining to you, right? The lyrics that stood out to me the most that I wrote down was I'll be loving you day and night, in and out, round and round. Now that we're making love, you're so divine, everything I've ever wanted, right? So someone is definitely thinking about you. What you need to know Wednesday is probably that, right? Maybe you're wondering if someone misses you or they're thinking about you. They definitely are, okay? What you need to know Wednesday also is that someone wants to make love to you. Feel all my love inside makes me feel like someone also might want to get you pregnant. Um, Take that for how it resonate. If you don't want to get pregnant, obviously it's okay. Don't lose your fucking head and your cool. Just wrap it up. Okay. Use precaution or just simply don't have sex, right? Because I know that's been a lot of an uproar too with the abortion thing where it's like, oh, because birth control is this and contraception is that. We should, be able to get the abortion. And I fully understand women doing whatever women want to do with their body. But y'all, it's really not that hard to just keep your pussy and your dicks up. It's really not. It's not that hard to just keep your legs closed. Okay, so if you don't want to get pregnant and abortion and that whole thing, right, and that whole discussion, it's just that simple, bro. Just don't get that nigga no pussy, right? Don't give her no dick. It's not hard. But for those of you moving on, right? Someone definitely wants to get you pregnant. If not pregnancy exactly, someone just wants to make love with you. Someone wants to show you and make you feel just how much they love you, right? They feel like you're just such a divine being and you're just everything that they've ever asked for, especially if this is coming from a masculine energy, right? Especially with Marvin Gaye. If you're a Marvin Gaye fan, you know Marvin, Marvin was an Aries man, yeah. So very much freaky, very much a freak. All right, but definitely giving that energy. All right, so something you need to know this Wednesday is that somebody's watching you. If you might know who this is, you might not know who this is, right? But they are in love with you, especially if you know this person. They want to show you and let you feel just how much they love you. They want to make love to you, right, as opposed to just regular sex. And they want to make love to you, right? Not only just physical, sexually, but they want to love you, right? Out loud. They want to show you and let you feel how much they love you, right? The second song that came on was Up by Young Thug. Free my boy. Free my boy. Because listen, they got my boy hemmed up, okay? My boy is in that bitch for a long time, not a good time, bitch. Anyway, um, the main thing that popped out, the main lyric really that popped out for me with that song was if she ever hit the ground, Young Thug not picking her up, you can quicker pick her up, right? Um, and if you know that song, then obviously you know the girls that get it. The girls that don't. It's a pretty old song. Um, but even that just made me feel like a lot of you are ascending, right? So a lot of the energy that you might be in this week, person watching, is that you feel good, right? You feel like you're going up, right? You're leveling up, right? Yeah, I heard next level. It's like you're either ready for the next level or you're finally in that next level energy, and you're excited, you're ready for it, you know what I mean? Yeah, the second verse, what stood out to me was coming baby girl, I want that and with your throat, and when I get through I pass it to all of my folks, right? So another good lesson is again, as you're ascension, a lot of people are watching you, right? Haters, right? um we go up. I'm like, baby, don't. We go up. I'm like, baby, don't throw up. If she ever hit the ground, Young Thug not picking her up, right? So that also gave me two things, especially when he starts off with "we toe up." I'm like, baby, don't throw up, right? A lot of celebrations is coming for you guys, right? That's something else that you need to know. This Wednesday, y'all are about to really be coming into some next level shit as well, right? Regardless of if you feel it or not, you're about to have a lot to be celebrating, right? So that could be a thing for you too, where it's like, shit, we toe up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you have haters, right? Eyes on you that people are trying to kind of mimic what it is that you're doing, regardless of what you do, right? Regardless of how you look, your job, how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who's trying to emulate, thank you, Spirit, emulate what it is that you're doing, right? And by the time they really even figure out what you're doing, you're on to the next thing. Person watching, right? Coming, baby girl, I want that amateur throat. And when I get through, I pass it to all of my folks, right? So clearly, the amateur would mean what, right? That this is like new. You're new to this. You're like a rookie, right? So that even gives me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have the new shit right as it's new. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with the rookie while she's still a rookie. I'm dealing with the amateur while she's still an amateur. And when I get done and I have my fun with her, right? Then I pass her to the rest of my dogs. Then I pass her to the rest of the team, you know? But it's like you get first dibs, right? You get first dibs. You're getting that first burst of energy, that fresh energy off of something, right? You're the first person to do something, right? The first person to try it, the first person to go out and walk on that water, right? And then before you know it, it's like by the time everybody else catch on, you know what I'm saying? Or by the time you present it and give that wisdom or that game plan to everybody else, you've already moved on to the next thing. It's like I can share it now, right? It's like investing shit in stocks, I guess, right? And it's like, well, I'm gonna make this much money, and by the time you get your money and you get done, then you send it to the rest of your friends, like, oh, y'all need to invest in this stock, right? But see, what they don't know is you've already invested in this stock, made your money off of it, sold it to the next motherfucker, right? So that's the energy I'm getting as well. Damn, what the fuck is going on? I am gone, so gone, right? Acting like I'm asleep, but I'm dead on. So a lot of you definitely also peep these people, right? Some of you definitely peep these people trying to emulate and mimic what it is that you're doing. A lot of you playing like you sleep, right? I'm gonna act just like I'm sleep, but I'm dead on, right? So I'm acting like I don't see it. I'm acting like I don't know anything. So this week, this could be you guys as well, where it's like, listen, I'm playing like I don't see these bitches act like me. I'm playing like I don't see these bitches trying to be me, right? I'ma act like I don't see these bitches trying to do what I do, even though bitches could never do what I do, right? Bitches can't emulate what I got going on. I did it first. You know what I'm saying? How you can't get the amateur throat if I done already got it. By the time she get done with me, she not an amateur no more, right? You know what I'm saying? So then you pass it on to the team. These are people who feeling like they getting it how you getting it, and it's like nah. You know what I'm saying? You still not gonna come into the celebration. You still have things to be celebrating, right? You still got a reason to get toe up. You still got a reason to get toe up. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I'm toe up. I'm like, baby girl, don't throw up. You know what I'm saying? Because we're drinking, we're having fun, we're celebrating. You know what I'm saying? I'm toe up. It's bottles, it's shots. We got shit to really be happy about, right? Because we going up, right? We're ascending 11:11 on my time dash. So yeah, a lot of you are coming into a new cycle, a new level, right? This is a new level of ascension. This is a new level of greatness. This is a new level period, right? Some of you are just in a new energy, right? I'm on a new level. But yeah, okay, and tying that back into the damn what the fuck is going on. Yeah, so a lot of you are acting like you don't know, right? A lot of you might even find this out, and that will explain the third song as I'm about to segue into it. A lot of you will be finding out really, really soon who these people are, right? And again, even though you knew, a lot of y'all gonna be trying to act like you didn't know, right? You already have gotten dibs on this one person who's been acting like you and trying to emulate you and trying to do what you do, right? But when it comes to the light, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? But see, you already knew that, right? The third song confirming that part of it was Dick Riders by Gucci. I had never heard that song before. That's an album I've downloaded. I believe it was the El Gato album. I think it was. Yeah, the Human Glacier, El Gato, the Human Glacier. I downloaded that album to listen to it because I am a Gucci fan. I've been a Gucci fan since a single digit girl, thanks to all my big cousins. But I never listened to that album, right? So that's a song I hadn't listened to. So I really kind of tried to zone in and listen to it. So the lyrics that stuck out for me was, her nigga got pregnant, he was dick riding so much. Word around town, her nigga is 6 months. Okay, so again, a lot of you have some dick riders, right? If you watch Legendary, the ballroom show on HBO Max, love that show so much. I think we have a new the season finale comes on tonight. I think. If you watch Legendary, when I heard that, it reminded me of that episode that came out. I believe it was just this past weekend, not weekend, but this past Thursday, when Law Roach was like, "Score them, Jamila," and she was like, "Get off my dick." And Naomi was like, "Jamila, put your dick away," and she was like, "I can't. Law is still standing on it." Like that was the energy that I kind of got here, where it's like, y'all have some dick riders. I mean, y'all have people who are just don't want to get off your shit, right? Because y'all do so much, right? And the gender doesn't even matter, man or woman, right? It could even be some men, right? It could be women who have their men watching you. It could be men who have their women watching you, right? It could be both men and women, right? But someone is definitely riding, dick riding on you. I'm also being reminded as well when I heard right around town, her nigga, word around town, her nigga 6 months. So that gave me gender reveal, right? Because isn't that around the time you figure out what sex your baby is, right? Man, between like 5 to 7 months, you figure out what you're having. So again, that goes back to, again, a lot of people are going to be exposed, right? That gender reveal showing you, right, boy or girl. So something's going to be brought to the light very much soon of who has been dick riding you so hard, right? Um, why doesn't even matter, but you're going to figure out who has been dick riding you, right? It's gonna be exposed. I don't know if we have a full moon coming up. I assume we probably do, because that's the energy I'm getting, right? word around town, her nigga 6 months. So this is someone who's been dick riding you for a minute now, right? But they're just now about to be brought into the light. The second lyric I heard was, his bitch not even pretty, she just Instagram stunting, right? So I feel like intuitively I heard these were the haters as they look at you, right? These are people who take time out of their busy fucking schedule to come see what you're doing, right? Just to still come and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you coming to my page on my Instagram, looking at my pretty ass photos, looking at my pretty ass pictures, looking at my pretty ass period, just to talk shit like, oh, cause his bitch not even cute, right? That's why I said some of these could just be the women of some men that you're dealing with. This could be the man of some woman you're dealing with, or this could just be overall both. Take it for how it resonates, right? But these are people who take time out of their day, pull up your Instagram, type your name in, right, on your Instagram, just to go down your shit, just to be like, this bitch ain't even cute. Her hair's not even pretty. You know what I'm saying? Going through your shit. Her outfit, look at her outfit. I wouldn't wear that outfit. Bitch, you wouldn't wear this outfit because you can't make it look good like me. And that's why you didn't wear that outfit. That's why you never wear the outfit. That's why you never do the hair the way I do my hair. That's why you never pop your shit the way I pop my shit, because you can't. You ever meet them people where it's like, oh girl, I wouldn't wear them shoes with that outfit, because you can't. That's the gag. That's the whole gag of it all. It's not that you wouldn't wear them shoes with that outfit. It's not that you couldn't wear the shoes with the outfit, but you know that damn well that you can't make it look as good as I make it look. You wouldn't even try. You can't even try. So you don't try. So you don't try. Right? That's these type of bitches, because you don't care about what other people say, because you live in your truth regardless, right? A lot of these people are dick riders that you cut off. The very last two sentences that I picked up from that song was, Mississippi country nigga, crooked letter I. I'm leaving, I don't tell her why, I just tell her bye. Right? So not only are you authentic in who you are, but these are people that you've cut off and dipped out on with no explanation. Right? You don't owe them one. I'm leaving, I don't tell her why, I just tell her bye. Why? Because you don't owe anybody an explanation as to why you're leaving their life. Bye. All you need to know is that I'm gone. Right? So that's the energy that you in. And these same dick riders who are jealous, right? And even that is something spectacular about you, right? Regardless of where you're from or what you do or how you look or how you sound, you live in that authentically, person watching, and people can't stand it, right? Mississippi country nigga, crooked letter I. Which is still ironic, because from Gucci ain't from Mississippi. Ain't that nigga from Bessemer? Like, that nigga from up the street from us. I stay in Alabama, right? So that nigga is not too far from us. He didn't claim everybody but Bessemer, right? But even this gives me just a simple energy of, I'm from where I'm from regardless. One thing I've noticed about us people who live in the South is that we often become ashamed of where we stay, right? A lot of people don't claim being from Alabama like I do, right? Why? Because they're ashamed. You know, a lot of people from my same exact city would rather lie and say, oh, I'm from Cali, I'm from here, I'm from Florida. No, I'm from Alabama. I'm a down south bitch. I'm a country bitch. I talk with a twang. I say, ain't I? All that. And I'm not ashamed, right? I'm not ashamed of my dialect. I'm not ashamed that I can articulate with the best of them, and I can talk slang with the best of them. I am who I am, right? I'm country when I need to be country. I'm city when I need to be city. I'm slang when I need to be slang. I'm eloquent and articulate when I need to be so, right? And a lot of people can't take that out of me. A lot of people can't take that from y'all, person watching. A lot of people don't want to take it, right? Because a lot of people aren't as prideful and as proud of who they are and where they from like you are, right? Ain't as proud as how you look, right? You might, person watching, you might know you're not the best looking person in the fucking world, but a motherfucker can't tell you not that, right? A motherfucker can't tell you you not that girl, you not that guy, right? Give a fuck about where you from. Give a fuck about how it might look on other people. Give a fuck about, oh, because they have this mole under their face. If I had that mole, I would just be so insecure. Well, bitch, you don't have the mole, and the reason you don't have it is because you couldn't fucking take. God gave me this mole because he knew I would be happy with it. Because he knew that I would love myself, mole and all, freckles and all. It doesn't even matter. Blemishes, acne scars, acne marks, whatever. That's why you don't have them. That's why you can't take. That's the difference between me and you as to why I'm the bitch that I am and you're the bitch that you are. Because a lot of the shit that I have, a lot of the shit that we have, a lot of the shit that we got going for ourselves, these same people wouldn't fucking take. They couldn't fucking take. My head big as shit. My gums black as hell. I'm still gonna smile and show all 30 something odd of my teeth. Right? And to the same bitches who be like, ooh, because if it was me, I just would never smile again. Bitch, but it's not. And that's why you can't take me. That's why you can't take me. Because it's not. Because I'm not insecure and down bad. I'm not over here trying to figure out still what I got going on. I'm not just stunting for Instagram like most bitches, right? I really am feeling myself. I really do feel myself like, oh, because she's not even that pretty. She just be stunting for Instagram. Bitch, I must be that pretty, bitch, because you over here on my shit. You over here on my shit. So in these next couple of days, definitely expect for that to be exposed. Yeah, I heard somebody might even, intuitively I just heard somebody might even like a photo. You feel me? So expect for somebody who don't need to be on your motherfucking page to be on your motherfucking page. Even if it's a fake page. If you get a suspicious like from a random motherfucker, it's a bitch that you done cut off. It's a nigga that you done cut off. Masculines, y'all probably got some homeboys, families, or something like that too. Where it's like I ain't get that nigga no explanation as to why I don't want to kick it no more. I just stopped fucking kicking it. I just stopped fucking kicking it. These same niggas is now gonna be trying to throw salt on your motherfucking game. These same bitches is now gonna be trying to throw salt on your game. When y'all was hanging out and y'all was friends, it was, oh, cause girl, you so pretty, and oh, cause girl. And now all of a sudden it's gonna be, she ain't even all that. She ain't all that. That's a filter. And bitch, cause when it wasn't a filter and we was hanging out every day, I was the prettiest bitch you knew. Was I not? I was the smartest bitch you knew. I was the most creative bitch you knew. When we was boys and we was kicking it, I was the coolest nigga you ever met. I was the most getting money nigga you ever met. Now I'm not fucking with you no more. Now all of a sudden he ain't even having motion like that. Nigga, fuck you. I've been having motion since before you even knew what motion was. I've been that bitch since before you even knew where to begin to start to feel like that bitch in yourself. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So let's move into the tarot. Let's get this music back popping. Live in the Sky, period. Live in the Sky by T.I. is the first song. Because we gonna pop this motherfucker off on right. Let's pop this motherfucker off on right. Yeah, good times, they come and go. They come and go. What do we need to know Wednesday? Thank you, Anthony Yahweh, for these messages. Allow these messages to be clear and unbiased. What do we need to know this weekend? Live in the sky. Yeah, because the skies, y'all are living in the motherfucking sky. People hate it. Even though the ups and downs, life's tribulations, life's complications, y'all still live in the sky. Y'all still have your head to the motherfucking sky. Y'all aren't worried about anything that don't need to be worried about. You also have 2 7s. There's a 27 at the top of this. Meditation card down at the bottom of the deck. The card that fell out was High Priestess of Spirit. Where's my book? Jamie Foxx and T.I. This one, Jamie Foxx. I mean, this back when T.I. we actually gave a fuck about what that man had to say. I don't know. Every time he opened his mouth now, it's just like, what are you talking about? What? My boy, Clifford, Mr. Harris, Mr. Cliff. What are you talking about, sir? What are you even saying right now? So I'm going to reread out of the book because it's been a minute. Y'all know I stopped using these and the other ones a minute ago. So sometimes I need a little refresh. So it says, I am Nyx, goddess of the night. Turn this down. I am Nyx, goddess of the night, and you have chosen this symbol to help guide you on this journey to find an answer to your question. Consider that there is an invisible spirit within all living things. Know that all things, events, experiences are woven together like a magical web that can be only seen in the darkest night and not by human eyes. Everything that you know is a part of the divine scheme of things. A meaningful coincidence, a blessed friendship, a lover, a significant experience are all orchestrated by me to help you become the most powerful being you were meant to become. No matter what is in front of you, something important is brewing. You will know the answer to the what soon enough, but I keep the secret to the why. You may step forward knowing that some things are meant to remain a secret. I always forget the faces down here in the back. With the high priestess of elements are in the back, behind her. So something you need to know this week is again that nothing is coincidental, right? Just like I said, right? If people been on your dick and it's people that you cut off with no explanation, or people who just been trying to emulate what you're doing in your workspace or in your career or in your field, right? And you don't even know these people, you're not even paying attention to these people, right? Some of them you do peep, and you haven't even, and you playing like you don't. Some of them you really don't know because you don't know what's going on, right? All of these things are interconnected. This is very important to remember that. The meditation card is at the bottom of the deck. Usually I'll take this as make sure you meditate for the answer. This is giving me, the water in the back is also giving me flow. You know what I mean? The water in the back of this is giving me going with the flow. It's also reminding me of my other oracle deck that I have on my dresser. That kind of looks like the meditation card, where it's like, you know, the universal flow of consciousness. One thing leads into another, leads into another, leads into another. Just like if you throw a rock in the water, right? The ripple effects, right? But the ripples are all connected, and the ripples are all connected by what? The rock that was thrown in the water, right? So it's giving me that again, everything is always universally connected, for a bigger picture, right? High Priestess of Spirit makes me feel like don't be afraid to give that question to High Priestess of Spirit, right? And to just flow with it. The sevens are giving me to just be affirmed that everything is happening in your highest good, right? So maybe if another friend just broke up with you, right? And you're the one watching this, and you're the one still kind of mad at the friend who stopped fucking with you, right? Things happen for a reason. This is a time to ask yourself, what's the bigger picture, right? If you and a friend just fell out, if you and a lover just broke up, if you and a couple of things with your friends or your family or in your environment isn't really turning out the way that you feel like it should, this is a good question and a good time to ask yourself, what lesson am I learning from this, right? What lesson is to be learned from this, right? And just like the card said, you know, you'll figure out the answer to the why soon enough, right? But for right now, just trust that everything is happening for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You might not understand the reason right now. You might not think the reason is valid. You know what I'm saying? If you and a lover just fell out, you might not feel like this is a good reason, or you might not feel like things were justified, right? You might not feel like the breakup was justified. But this is a time to really kind of give it to the High Priestess of Spirit, right? Give all the worries, all of the questions, all of the whys and the hows, and the give it to High Priestess of Spirit, and just know that everything will be revealed soon. That all of the answers will be revealed, all of your worries, right, will be revealed as well. Lose You by Drake is playing right now, so you guys definitely could be going through some breakups and separations for sure. Okay. And again, you're being asked to just understand that this isn't a coincidence. Like, two things aren't happening. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you see signs and synchronicities and you're like, oh, what a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. You know, you asked for a sign and then you saw that bird, right? Or you had a dream about this and then that happened, right? You had a feeling about this and then that happened, right? We got it now. You just got to keep it. Yeah. So there's something you've been asking for, person watching, something that y'all been asking for, as well, that seems like you could still be wanting the answer to it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in with tarot, and we can wrap up. More life. I always did like that album because I like that saying, more life. You know, that's why I said a lot of y'all have y'all's head pointed to the sky. You know, a lot of y'all um, want more life. You know what I'm saying? And you refuse to lose yourself again, out of that, because you want more life, right? And that's why, again, in the beginning, from the Dick Riders card, it said, what you say? I leave, I don't tell her why, I just tell her bye. I'm leaving, I don't tell her why, I just tell her bye. Yeah, because it's like I'm not about to lose myself. You know, a lot of times you got to actually break away from people because you want more out of life and because you just can't lose yourself out of other people's bullshit, right? I tell my clients that a lot all the time. I know we talk about that too in proximity to like losing people and friends, family, lovers, right? Sometimes you wish you could take everybody with you. Sometimes you wish that you could just take all your childhood friends and you could take your family and you could take this person, that person, and it's like, but these same people don't want more out of life. I think I just said that. I think I just made a tweet about that like yesterday on Twitter. So if you have me on Twitter, maybe you caught it, right? Or maybe you didn't. If you don't, make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's where most of my main content is. But I feel like we just talked about that. You know what I mean? We just talked about, or I just made a tweet about, one day we're going to unpack the conversation about why people really be jealous and envious of you because they don't want to put in the same work that you put in. Right? A lot of us, again, want so much more out of life, especially if you're a part of my collective, right? Because I know I'm a motherfucker that always wants more out of life, more out of myself, more out of the people in my life. I want more out of, you know what I'm saying, just life period, more life, more good memories, you know what I'm saying, more life within my own self, not even just material and tangible, right? But just more life within my own self, more liveliness within my own self, right? But a lot of people are willing or would rather lose themselves or are rather lost and aren't exactly trying to find themselves, right? A lot of people are lost in the complacency. You know what I mean? A lot of people are lost in tangible things, right? They don't want more out of life. All people want is money, right? All people want is cars and the coolest fucking shoes and the newest phone. You know what I'm saying? People don't want compassion. People don't want a community of love anymore. People don't want others who can hold them accountable anymore. People want to stay lost, right? And that's also why it's like, don't think that this is a coincidence that you have to lose some people or lose that lover, lose that friend, lose that job. You know what I'm saying? There's never any coincidences, especially when you get to asking for stuff, right? Y'all know I tell y'all that all the time. When you get to manifesting and you asking for stuff, you got to be willing to lose some shit and sometimes yourself, right? But a lot of people also aren't willing to do what it is that you're doing to get to where you're going. A lot of people want more out of life, but they want to be babied. They don't want to go fight for it. Cut the deck. I'm still hot, y'all, and I literally got this fan on, and I got on leggings and a fucking bikini top, and I just feel like I'm melting. I feel like M&M's in a pack, bitch. That's just sat in the car, like I'm melting. Um, Give me some insight for what we need to know Wednesday for this Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. June 8th, 2022. June 8th, 2022. Heavy Piscean energy here. Pisces sun, moon, rising. Heavy Piscean energy here. Earth sign, feminine energy. Earth sign, feminine energy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Hold on. Y'all know I like to get my cards right. Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Moon card is reversed, Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify that Moon card reversed before we get started. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is you, person watching. The Queen of Pentacles with this Nine of Pentacles is y'all energy for sure. Male or female, doesn't really matter. Three of Swords is here, and then the Two of Swords. Why is the Moon card reversed for what we need to know this Wednesday for me and my collective? The Moon card reversed. What do we need to know this Wednesday? What do we need to know this Wednesday? What do we need to know this Wednesday? Give me one more for the Moon card. Why is it reversed? Child, yeah. So very much picking up that theme as well again. Um, with this Four of Cups and this Nine of Cups energy. So you could be Pisces or have Pisces in the chart. I'm picking that up heavy for sure. Um, What I am seeing right now is that somebody wanted to work together with you. Yeah, 1991. I used to like the song too. Hold on. I'm trying to. I feel like there's a message here. Pete my progress. Okay, yeah. Azalea Banks. I used to really like Azalea Banks before she obviously went crazy. Um, that's why I was like, I had to tune into that song to remind myself like what the energy of that song was. 1991 was just her popping her shit. I think that was my favorite song by her when I first caught onto her. Besides like Atlantis or some shit. 1991 is basically Azalea Banks popping her shit. Even in the part that I turned up to listen to a little bit, it was basically saying like, peep my progress. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You wanna get with me, you wanna like me, you wanna love on me. I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? The video was very sexy, so I'm kind of bringing that back as well. A lot of people thought that y'all were kind of on the same page as well, like y'all were a team. Three of Pentacles is like group work, teamwork. You see how they all kind of working on the same thing, right? She's knitting for this, she's painting this while he's helping hang it up, right? A lot of people with you guys, pow one, not me, feeling like I'm doing a bigger pow. A lot of people with you guys, in this collective really did genuinely thought that y'all were on the same page. They're stuck somewhere though, right? Um, and I don't think you're there anymore. Yeah. This feels like you guys, person watching, right? Queen of Pentacles sitting pretty, growing in your self value, growing in your self worth, growing in your finances, getting more grounded. Yeah, covering your head. I picked that up too, so thank you, Spirit, for reminding me of that. Yeah, because even in listening to Up, there are a lot of head and top references. So please, feminine energies, please, 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 making sure that you're cleansing your head. If you need a head cleanse, if you haven't washed your hair, and cleansed your crown, please make sure you do that. This week, that's something you need to know and do this week, um, as well as cover your head. So you might need to do that as you work or as you're outside. If you work outside or if you go outside a lot, work in a garden or something, you need to be covering your head, or just when you go outside, right? Especially if you are a spiritualist like myself, please make sure you not only get you a head cleanse this week, but cleanse your head when you go outside. Cover your head, wrap your head with something when you go outside. Because there's a lot of ascension energy, like I said, with Up, right? So even with that ascension energy, it's going to be very, very, very important, um, that you cleanse and cover your head chakra. Okay. Okay. Trying to make sure I see what that song was. I don't think that song is important. I don't feel drawn to it. Anyway, so there are some people who felt like they were on the same page with you. Person watching, they felt like y'all was all a team. You know what I'm saying? They felt like, yeah, because we're all working on this one thing together, right? If this is healing and it's inner child healing, it would be like, yeah, because we're all working on healing together, right? We're all working on this one thing at the same time. I feel like these people are still stuck, right? Person watching, you're not stuck anymore. You've gotten out of it. You understand, right? You're understanding your worth. Um, yeah, this even makes me feel like you guys. That's why I said there's two Pisces cards. For some of you, this is you, right? The moon card reversed. You're not drowning in emotions anymore. You're not dealing with projections anymore. You're not kicking yourself while you're down. You're getting very balanced emotionally, and you're finding illumination emotionally to really reject that bullshit in order to find your fulfillment, right? So this is, in a case where you and maybe a friend used to deal with projections, right? Where it's like, oh, because people don't like us, right? People treat us bad because they don't like us. Like they hate us because they ain't us, right? They hate us because they ain't us. This is like you and someone else. Y'all used to be that together, right? Work on that together. And where someone is still stuck, this is giving me the energy of like, you know what? I reject that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm not tolerating that anymore, right? That's not a cup of love or a cup of cup I want to drink out of anymore, right? I don't want to drink that anymore. Don't want to consume that energy anymore. If people don't like me, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If or people don't like me because people don't like me, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me, right? This is helping you kind of come into a sense of emotional fulfillment. This is helping you feel better. Somebody needs to dye that. If you have an inkling to dye your hair blue, dye it. That just came out to me like somebody either needs to dye their hair blue or wants to dye their hair blue, and I definitely feel like do it. I color my hair every so often because it makes me feel like a bad bitch, so I say go for it. But yeah, where you and someone used to have that issue, it's like you're not doing that anymore. You're putting that behind you, right? You're not drinking from that cup of projection, from that cup of insecurity, from that cup of self-doubt, self-loathing, even, I heard, right? And someone else is still stuck there, right? This could be a lover, a family, friend, parent, coworker, neighbor, right? Take it for how it resonates, but somebody is still there. They're not there anymore, and it's like you've elevated from the Four of Cups to the Nine of Cups. It's like, actually, I rebuke that energy, and I actually feel real good. You know what I'm saying? If people don't like me, for whatever the fuck reason, then that's fine by me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna sit here. I'm still gonna chill. This is still how you feeling, right? I'm gonna sit here and count my money. I'm not worried about who don't like me and who like me, right? I'm not sitting here about to add projections. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because people treat me like this because I'm unlovable. You're not drinking from that cup anymore. You're not drinking from that cup anymore, right? You're affirming yourself, right? You're understanding that things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, this person walked out of my life for a reason. It's not because I'm unlovable, right? It's not because people just want to abandon me, but people walk out of my life because, you know what? That's on them, right? Because I have to release them in order to come into some new energy, right? But somebody is still there. And somebody feels like you're about to reject them, or they feel like you're rejecting them, and I'm picking that up as well. For some of you where that doesn't apply, you could be the person that got left watching this. And I do feel like somebody is completely drowning in emotion. The moon card upright to me is making sure that you're not drowning, right? Putting illumination on that and getting balanced here with what's going on. But this makes me feel like, you're completely drowning. You done completely got submerged, right? This isn't even just I'm trying to not drown. This is I've completely drowned in my emotion because I feel rejected, right? Because my offer to somebody is being rejected, and they're gonna go off into their own sense of fulfillment because their money is doing really, really well, and because they're, and I'm stuck. So someone is the apprentice. Someone is yeah, stuck. They don't want to. Yeah, I'm picking it up too. Somebody don't want to do the long part by themselves. Somebody don't want to do the long part by themselves, and that could also be what it is too. I have no idea what the fuck apprentice means off the top of my head. Let me Google it, because I feel like there's gonna be something with that fucking definition. Ooh. Google just be popping up all type of shit. Do you want to see your location? I want to type in something. If you could get out of my way, please. If you can get out of my way, please. That would be great. Okay. Apprentice. A person who is learning a trade from a skilled employer. Yeah. Having agreed to work for a fixed period at low wages. Yeah, that's why I said somebody don't want to do the long haul by themselves. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Learning a skill, or learning a trade from a skilled employer, having agreed to work for a fixed period at a low wage. So I feel like intuitively that can fit for a lot of cases, right? Person watching, I feel like you could have known that you were helping someone figure this out, right? There could have maybe been, again, like I said, if this was healing, right? And it's like, well, all of us need help healing. Me, my lover, my mom, my sister, my dad, right? Whoever. It's like we all kind of need help to kind of deal with this part, right? But somebody's still stuck. Somebody's still stuck, and you didn't figured out the trade, bitch. You didn't got done all of that, and somebody's still just like, I don't get it, right? If you are the skilled employer that is teaching someone else this trade, right? And wasn't that the thing? A person who is learning a trade from a skilled employer having agreed to work for a fixed and low period for low wages. So yeah, this makes me feel like, and I don't even know if the apprentice is the motherfucker learning the trade or if the motherfucker teaching the trade. But just to piece this together, this makes me feel like person watching you could have been the one trying to teach someone else your skill for low wages and for a fixed period, right? You realized, for one, this shit ain't worth it, right? Value, worth. You realize that this shit is not fucking worth it. It's not worth the headache and the strife, you know what I'm saying, of teaching someone what I already know for low wages and for just a little amount of time, right? Whoever this is learning this trade is still stuck. They don't know, right? And this makes me feel like intuitively your fixed period is up, right? This could maybe be literally at work. This could just be spiritually. This could be just family and learning how to self-heal in the family. Teaching your friends how to hustle and make money or budget, right? Regardless of what it is, it's like you got yours. You know what I mean? You got your fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? You sitting pretty up here. You stable. You ready. That's why I said there's a cup here that you're no longer drinking from, right? If all of y'all had to learn how to do this, and then you learned how to actually do it, you the one who got this trade first, right? If it's 3 people going out for an apprenticeship, you obviously, person watching, learned how to do this first. You caught on very fast. It's the other people around you, it's the 2, 3, 4 other people around you that is still struggling, right? And now these people, now that you've gotten your trade, right, and the skilled leader is their fixed period to teach is done, right? Now these people pulling on you. Well, what do you know? Well, can you, because you got it, we didn't get it, so can you maybe teach us? It's not worth it, right? But that's why I said I'm also picking up that someone doesn't want to do this long haul by themselves. Somebody needs to start putting in their own work. You see how she kind of waiting. This card usually always give me like I'm gonna start swimming, but I just kind of want to take it in the moment, right? It's gonna be a long journey. It's gonna be a long swim. I know, right? But I'm gonna get started in a minute. I kind of just want to sit here, right? This is giving me somebody doesn't want to take this long ass swim, right? But they'd rather you take it with them. They'd rather split the swim, right? You swim halfway, I swim halfway, right? But everything is happening for a reason, right? So if you got the trade first and you up out of here, it's because you know what I'm saying? That's not a coincidence that they got it first. The coincidence is that they need to learn how to do it on their own, just like you had to learn how to do it on your own, right? But this is someone who doesn't want to do it by themselves. This is someone who wants you to continue to spoon feed it to them, right? This is someone who wants you to continue to hold their hand every step of the way. Oh no, cause you know the rock is right there. Don't step on the rock. You know, make sure you take a step to the left and then you take a step to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like, yeah, I heard mama's titty baby. So this is somebody who kind of just wants you to like do for them, right? You ever know them people? It's just like the saying, you know what I'm saying? You can either teach a man to fish and he'll eat for the rest of his life. You can fish for him and he'll starve, right? But if you teach a motherfucker how to fish, if you teach a motherfucker how to go make some money, then they'll make money the rest of their life. But as long as you keep coming back with fish for them, like I got us both fish, right? But this is someone who, now that you're like, okay, I've taught you how to fish, I've, you know what I'm saying, did all I could do, flip it up, rub it down. It's up to you to kind of sink or swim at this point. This is still somebody who like, but wait, but wait, but wait, um, but wait, you said do the hook like this, and then where does the worm go? It's like, bro, I've told you where the worm go 5 times. You feel me? And that's probably why the Dick Riders card came back. That's probably why the up card came back as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you're elevating, right? You're not at that apprenticeship anymore. You're done. You not learning the trade no more. Person watching you or have elevated to attain the skill. You're a worker now. You're a skillsman now. You know what I mean? You're not just still learning the new trade. You have the trade already. You are willing and able to go back and teach other people, right? But it's these people who were supposed to learn the trade with you, and y'all was all in the same trade in class, right? Because you and a couple of other peers took the same class. You are the only one who elevated with flying colors, while everybody else is still stuck. And now these same people, right, are having to watch you. This is how they watching you, right? These same people are gonna have to watch you really move on, right? Even if you look at it the other way, right? You see how they looking at her? Like, oh, well, because I only got three, right? And look at this bitch over here passing with flying colors. They don't even pay attention to whatever opportunity is right here, whatever goodness is right here. They over here focused on you. They over here focused on the fact that you out here thriving and flourishing. That you out here sitting motherfucking pretty and making money. That these is the fruits of your labor that you out here working hard for. And they're disappointed. Not exactly disappointed in you or hurt by you. Disappointed because they wanted to be there with you. Or because they felt like y'all was supposed to do it together. Yeah, Aaron Hall, I miss you. What you say? Calling for you, baby. I miss you. What a damn song. I love old school music so much. And I'm such a Leo moon. I always have to sing and dance. But yeah, these are people who kind of even feel slighted, right? Three of Swords next to this Two of Swords. So it's like they're disappointed and they're kind of in mental conflict. I feel like, and the mental conflict could be because it's like they want to be happy for you and they want to kind of be there with you, but they don't. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm being reminded of the saying, people want you to do good, just not better than them. Right? So that's something that we definitely need to be knowing and taking heed to this week as well. Okay? A lot of people, some of them some of them you don't know. Some of them are your lovers, right? Some of them are past friends. Some of them are your family members. These people want you to do good, but they just don't want you doing better than them, right? The people you are already doing better than, those are the people that's trying to shit on you that you done already cut off, right? Like, oh, cause she ain't even that cute, he ain't even that handsome, he ain't even that fly, he ain't even having no money like that, she don't even get niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, bitch, I can't tell you over here, you so business in my motherfucking Kool-Aid trying to figure out the flavor, bitch. You must want some. Are you thirsty? Because I see you over here, parched. Okay? Trying to figure out my motion, trying to figure out what I got going on, right? And these are people because you've elevated, you've surpassed them, right? People that you were on the same page with, on the same level with, they thought y'all were on the same vibration. You keep surpassing them. Every time a motherfucker think that y'all on the same page, y'all working on the same shit, you're like, nope, done, right? That's just like if y'all go to the same class and y'all got the same exam test to take, you're always going to be done first, right? Oh, because I know I've studied so hard. I know I'm going to beat person watching. I know I'm going to beat person watching. And y'all end up like Lip in Shameless. Y'all remember that? Y'all, if you ever watch Shameless, and if you remember the episode when he took the motherfucking exams, right? And it's like, first one done. Can I go to the bathroom? Oh, well, you can't leave until oh, well, actually, here's my test. I'm finished. Actually, I'm actually done. So can I go to the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? And these are still people who's just like, but how? We started at the same time. We had the same test. I studied day in and day out for this test. How was person watching done before me? Because I got it like that. Because I'm a fast learner, right? Because it's in you to be able to elevate, right? And the coincidence isn't that, oh, what a coincidence, she's done first. Nah, but it's meant to really show something, right? It's meant really to show you that motherfuckers can't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck about bad day, worst day. They could have studied for 2-3 weeks and you studied for 2 hours and you'll still be done before them because you have the gem like that. You have that light and they don't have it. Right? That's why I said y'all have so much worth celebrating. Y'all are going up. You know what I'm saying? You have so much to be celebrating. You know what I'm saying? By the time motherfuckers get to what you on, you're already done. Right? By the time a motherfucker gets started with the exam test, 5 minutes, you're done. By the time you go to the hallway and head to the bathroom to shoot the shit with your classmates and get finished, they just now walking outside to the hallway to go to the bathroom. Right? You already on to the next thing. because you move faster than your peers. You move faster than these people around you, right? And these same people around you are the ones who kind of feel a way about it. This Five of Swords with this Three of Swords with this Two of Swords usually always gives me an envious energy or a scheming, conniving energy anyway, right? So these are people who really kind of want to be sneaky behind your back. Behind your back, they really feel a way with you because you're always elevating, because you're always ascending, because you're always on to the next thing, because you don't sit around and mope, right? You don't sit around like this all the damn time, but you do what needs to be done to get it the fuck done, right? Just like how she's sitting here. You see how she just sitting here for this water? You see how they just kind of sitting idle, right? This is not you. You would have been got in that water. You don't waste no time, right? You off in the water. You ready to go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get this over with. Because I'm ready to get this done. I'm ready to go ahead and get to the other side. So, no, I ain't going to sit here and waste no time. I could take my breath, but you know what? I'm not going to take my breath. I'm finna go ahead and get this shit started because I'm ready to go ahead and get to the other side. Because I'm ready to go ahead and get done. So, I'm not going to sit here and procrastinate with this anymore. I'm ready to go ahead and get it over with. And these dick riders, right? These dick riders are the ones who's mad. Because I'm leaving. I ain't tell her why. I just tell her bye. Period. I didn't give them the 411 to the trade. I'm not obligated to give them my craftsmanship, to give them my skill, to teach them my skill. And these are people who are very upset with you, even though in your face they smiling and kicking and grinning like, oh yeah, because I'm just so proud of you. No, they're not. They're proud of you, but they're not proud of you because they want it to be done first. This is someone who wants to be done before you. This is someone who wants to be proud of you, but they want to be top dog. They want to be big dog, right? Yeah, they happy that you finished your exam or whatever, but they not happy that you finished before them, because how a motherfucker who only studied for 2 hours finished before me? And I've been studying for weeks. But that's because you always going to be a step ahead of them. Flat out, period. You'll always be a step ahead of them. You're going to always be 2-3 steps ahead of the game. Never Give Up by Cardi B. Yeah, Never Give Up by Cardi B is the last song from Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 2. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a funny person to leave off this with, because I can even see that. Where it's like, you know, people wanted Cardi B to do good. They just didn't want Cardi B to do as good as she's doing. Right? I tell that to my clients a lot too. You know what I'm saying? People didn't too much care about Cardi being a rapper because she wasn't the best lyricist. But Cardi was a personality. She was funny. She was lively. She was likable. You know what I'm saying? And that is what allowed people to really fuck with her. Cardi B wasn't the first one there, the first one done, the first one to do it. But she was the most authentic. Right? She was the most real. She didn't give a fuck. That's why I said Mississippi country nigga crooked letter I. I'm leaving. I don't tell her why. I just tell her bye. You know what I'm saying? Because you're authentic. You're authentic. People, Cardi B wasn't ashamed to be from the Bronx, to be a loud mouth stripper, to admit and say that this is my truth and I'm living in it. I came from this type of background. I came from this type of life. I had this type of hardship. I grew up with this type of situation. I've been here. I've been there. I've done this. I've done that. It wasn't about trying to portray someone she's not. But we fell in love with Cardi B because she's authentic, because she feels authentic, and she's not ashamed to be who she's going to be in this life, right? So a bunch of people who are here trying to portray something that they not are very upset with you, because people absolutely eat you, person watching, the fuck up, because you're very authentic in who you are. You don't try to cover up who you are. You don't try to water down who you are for anyone at all. Like I said, you're not drinking from the cup of insecurity of, oh, what if they like me, don't like me? What if they think I'm this? You don't care anymore. You sitting pretty, counting pretty, making investments, and trying to enjoy the fruits of your label. You don't give a fuck if people think that you're a loudmouth, or if you're this, or if people accept you for who you are. You accept you for who you are. And these same people that you was running with, that was trying to portray something they not, really are seeing how you're elevating and you're going up, right? All off the strength of, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Even with my business, right? I get told by a lot of people sometimes to where it's like, if this is your business page, you shouldn't talk like that on your business page. And if you follow me on Twitter, then you know. But see, I operate how I operate on my business page because I want my supporters and my clients to know that I am authentic. I'm not out here trying to portray somebody I'm not. Oh, I don't cuss and I don't do. I just, oh, praise God. Oh, holy. And yes, I still love God. Don't get me wrong, but I also might cuss your ass the fuck out. I also like to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an authentic person, right? And it's either take it or leave it. You don't have to enjoy me. There's so many other great, wonderful, beautiful tarot readers all across all platforms. Not even just Twitter, not even just YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram. There's so many beautiful, great people out here that y'all can align yourself with. You don't have to align yourself with me. You don't. And I'm not going to lose no sleep behind it, right? But these are a bunch of people who lose sleep behind it, and that once upon a time you used to lose sleep behind it, but you don't lose sleep behind it anymore. So now they kind of on your dick because, like, tell me how you did that, but you're not giving up the tea, right? You're not giving up the recipe. You're not giving up the Krabby Patty formula, right? The plankton's still trying to push you to see to see if you're gonna give it to them. Okay, so that is what I have for us for what you need to know Wednesday. Pisces energy, fire sign. I mean, not fire sign, maybe fire signs, child. Piscean energy, earth sign, feminine energy is what I'm picking up the most, the heaviest. The numbers that I see the most for y'all is 333, and I did see 111 and 1111. So you guys might be seeing threes a lot. You might be seeing ones a lot. And you might be seeing sevens a lot since you got 77. All right. But thank you again for visiting my channel. Definitely hope this gave you what you needed. If you like the book, an actual insight, in-depth reading pertaining to this week or this month or whatever, I am open. Make sure you check out the link in the bio. Again, cards of the day is being posted on the website this month. I might keep it there permanently. Thank you for visiting my channel. That is what you need to know for this Wednesday, and I will see you guys over on the next video. Bye.